everybody, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Hunky Dory Craft TV. We are ready for a fun hour of crafting and a brand new launch for you all. It's so good, absolutely heavenly, amazing core cardstock to be topping up your stash with. We know it's raining outside, it's very drizzly and miserable here. We cannot wait for spring to arrive, but the one thing that does cheer us up is a bit of crafting. So stick with us and, you know, take your mind off things. My name's Rebecca Monks and I'm going to be hosting this show for you. As promised, yeah, we're going to be absolutely amazing today. We're going to have a really good time. Lisa, you're producing today. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Not so bad.
Awesome. And demoing for us today, you will already know this if you tuned in yesterday. It's the one and only Natalie Eagleton, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm very excited for today. It was a bit of a challenge, actually.
It was. I remember you saying it was a bit of a challenge.
It was a bit of a challenge.
Spoilt for choice.
Yeah. There's a ridiculous amount of patterns, isn't there? So to choose which ones you want to do is crazy. And then it was trying to figure out how I could do cool things with it as well.
Yeah, choosing all your projects.
It was fun.
Yeah, there's so much you can do with our Adorable Scorable, and we love our Adorable Scorable. If you know and love Adorable Scorable, you know it's 350 GSM. It's a fantastic product, and what we've done is just take it and absolutely like jazz it up in these really fun patterns.
Yeah.
We love this. So we will be showing you all of them, but let's kick off our show with this week's Win It Weekly. An absolutely fabulous prize this week. Who doesn't need our Diamond Sparkles Precious Pearls bundle in their life? As you can see, look at that amazing array of colours. 9 packs of all of our gorgeous pearl gemstones. And we have got 5 lucky winners this week. So like, share and comment which of these are not a type of unicorn according to the Magical Unicorn Society. Is it A, water moons, B, shadow nights, or C, snow diamonds, excuse me. A, B or C, what do you think? Unicorns. Very interesting. Okay, get your answers in. There definitely is one that seems to be the winner. Come on everybody, get your answers in.
Yesterday there was a firm winner yesterday.
Firm winner, I'm sure there will be today. Absolutely. Oh yeah, they're coming in already. Okay, let's have a little look at our brand new launch. Okay, so they were some absolutely beautiful examples of our new Adorable Scorable designer cardstock. You might be familiar with our what we call pattern packs. We've called it designer cardstock, but it is the same Adorable Scorable. It's the same quality and it's the same fabulous patterns. We've just given it a complete refresh, a complete makeover, and we're going in with the most incredible mega bundle for you. If you want a bit of everything, that is what you get. Not only do you get all of that, you're going to get 2 of each. So everything you see there, you're going to basically, you can double that pack shop.
Double that. It's going to be a huge amount of cardstock, isn't it?
Absolutely. 10 different packs for you, which is going to be 120 sheets of your fabulous cardstock in total. Like I said, don't forget it is 350 GSM. It is construction friendly. You get a mixture of the satin, classic Adorable Scorable and your matte-tastics that you can be adding in all of your fun finishes and stamps, etc. onto that as well. It says £25.
I know. You're getting 120 sheets for this price.
For this price. So
it's incredible value.
Absolutely, it really, really is. Like I say, especially when you think about the quality. So we're diving in at £34.90. That's with that £25 saving already added. And then signing in, we'll take it down to £33.16. And if you are a Diamond member, that is going to work out at just £1.41 over 30 quid. Absolutely amazing. £31.41 for your diamond member price. Phenomenal. And as you can see, a real array of core patterns and themes there. But we're going to show you collection 1 first of all, which is 5 packs for you. And we've split it up because, like I said, we know everybody likes to pick and choose with their pattern packs. There might be some that you use more than others. So I feel like this is kind of our more delicate feminine selection here, but absolutely great for everyday crafting. So we have got the 5 packs here. Let me see if I can tilt them up. Here we go. The 5 packs for you, and you're going to get 6 designs, 2 of each, and 60 sheets in total, saving £10. So that's just £19.95, and don't forget that's the prices before signing in. Right, so let's have a look where we're at with this one. We'll start with this one at the top. So this is our gorgeous wildflowers selection. Absolutely beautiful, really, really artistic feel to this one. Those gorgeous soft lilacs, lavenders, pinks in here, those cornflower blue tones. This one is matte-tastic as well, so it's got that really nice rustic feel. Perfect for scrapbooking, memory keeping, anything like that. Or just those nice rustic vintage cards that you've got in there. Again, gorgeous, gorgeous artwork that's been used throughout here. A4 in size as well, so you can be making obviously all your fun folds, your card blanks straight from this, any gift boxes that you want to be doing. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, maybe you're doing a little gardening gift, some seed packets or something like that. Super, super cute one to use alongside that. And then we've got this I love this one. This one's a little bit different from the others. We've got that kind of crisp white with those sage greens and mustardy yellows. It's absolutely stunning.
I feel like this selection in particular is going to be really nice for like weddings elements. So anything that you're doing, name placements,
absolutely,
menus maybe to go on the table. Backed onto this would look all printed, because you could print straight onto this if you've got those capabilities with your printer.
Absolutely.
It would look phenomenal.
Oh, it really would. It'd just give us such a soft romantic feel, wouldn't it?
It's beautiful. And the watercolour effect that you've got in here as well matches really nicely with our Whopper Topper pad that you launched yesterday, Bex, as well.
Absolutely, yeah, that beautiful blooms one. It is a stunning, stunning choice for your backgrounds. Absolutely. Because that's it, you can just use it as your backgrounds if you want to. You could just honestly chop this out, mat and layer it, and pop it with a sentiment. You know, you're not going to be struggling for things to use with this. Next up, we have our Perfect Pearls. So these are all those gorgeous pearly whites, creams, beiges, really nice soft pearl colours. So we've got this one again.
It's super luxurious, isn't it?
Oh, it's almost like giving kind of crushed, kind of quilted velvet look there with all of those pearls. Gorgeous designs there. And obviously you can chop into this. We've got that wonderful pearly marble finish in there. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? And we've got the all over sort of scattered pearls in here, like the sort of beaded look there. Absolutely stunning again. They're so well designed. They're almost photographic.
It looks awesome, that one as well.
Gorgeous. It really does. We then have this sort of tile print here with all your squares. Obviously, you can be chopping this up into strips. Individual squares, you can obviously die cut your Adorable Scorable, of course. We've got the wonderful mosaic pattern there as well with all of those like crushed pearls in there as well. Again, so much texture for a flat piece of cardstock. And then we have this rippling waves effect here. Again, you can just see how much detail there is in this. Absolutely stunning. We will keep moving on. This one is producer Lisa's favourite, isn't it, Lisa? Certainly is. Our Marvelous.
It is. Magnificent.
So good, isn't it?
I think this one is one that is going to make you want to get out your gilding wax, your gilding flakes, be able to add this effect on a little bit more, or maybe whatever you're adding to your card, you could add that embellishment on. It's just like you've sliced into a huge gemstone.
Absolutely.
You've got all those colours, those textures, those dreamy like watercolour mixes as well.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Again, such a range of colours. We've kind of stuck with that gold theme running throughout there, so it'll look great with your gold mirroring. We've got some blues and oranges in here. Then we've got this kind of all over print. Oh, it's so dreamy. Stunning. So dreamy. Very, very ethereal there. And then again, we've got this one as well, featuring those turquoises, those pinks, etc. Now, this one, if I had to pick, I think this one would be my favourite. It's so on trend. Again, I'm thinking weddings.
I was thinking that. I think more September time.
Yes.
November. It's got that moody, mysterious look to it, but it's still so
popular.
Feminine and just like, oh, it's just the flowers and the eucalyptus and everything about it is just great.
Absolutely. The eucalyptus, so on. I think it's really contemporary, really on trend, really stunning. Again, another one that you don't have to do very much to. You can just fussy cut these flowers. You can pop it on a mat and layer. So we've got these big, bold blooms with the inky splashes and the watercolour effect in there. Really modern and fun. Again, we've got more of a soft, kind of delicate, all over watercolour one here, almost like they've been painted onto the cardstock. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, like you say, this is making me think of a beautiful bridal bouquet.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning with those peonies on there. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, another fantastic sort of spray of flowers in there with all of that foliage. Absolutely stunning there. So good as well. You will just honestly, you won't even want to chop into it. It's that nice. It is stunning.
You're going to struggle, aren't you, to sort of think of ways in which you can use this to keep the whole of the design together, because it's just magnificent.
Absolutely. They'd look great in frames as well. Don't forget about all your home decor projects for that one. Absolutely stunning. And then the final one in this collection, and we're going to show some cards and go to demo, is our wonderful rainbow watercolour as well. So this is absolutely gorgeous. We do patterns like this all the time because they are so popular, so well requested. And I think it's nice. I know we've got a couple of duo designs and paper packs that are similar, but it's nice to have that construction feel to it. It's something nice, a bit thicker.
It's nice to have it on your Adorable Scorable.
It is.
It's nice for it to be A4, so it's a little bit longer as well. But yeah, this is a best-selling pattern, really, isn't it, for us? Everyone loves this design that we've got here and all the colours and how fun it is as well as a collection.
Fun. Definitely giving tie-dye. Really fun. Fun and funky vibes here as well. We've got that one with the little squares in there. Really fun. And again, it's subtle enough that if you want to pop toppers and little book images, it's not going to detract from those either. So such a great one. We'll show you a couple of makes and then we're going straight over to the demonstration station. So again, we've just got some that use it really simply with our Adorable Scorable, just chopped into strips. Use your die cuts. Probably a great one for busting up some scraps here. Again, this is another one that would be great for that. Just some mats and layers with some strips there, just onto some acetate and precious memories on there. Again, such a great make here. I just love how simple.
This is so cute.
So cute, isn't it?
I think Adorable Scorable really shines in layout cards like this.
Yeah.
Your sort of sketch challenges where we're putting into our cardstock, creating different layers, laying them down, using our dies, bringing those in. These are the types of cards where these Adorable Scorables really shine through.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely 100%. Like I say, I think all of these cards, gorgeous, isn't it? We've got that little bit of layering on there for a bit of added depth and dimension. You know, I think all of these cards just show that you can let the cardstock kind of do the talking with these. Again, we've got a little bit of our glimmer mist on there just added on. We've fussy cut that flower out for effect. You know, just really nice, sweet and simple. I bet so many of these are 5-10 minute makes as well. Again, another beautiful
gorgeous,
one.
Isn't it?
Gorgeous slimline card there.
Super delicate.
Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Again, we've got this sweet little easel here. Again, just making the most of that pattern. Really very little else used. This is a really fun project as well.
I love this.
Sweet little pearly handbag here.
Super cute.
So cute, isn't it? And then we have that wonderful little message inside, and then we can just close that back up. Our lovely Lois on the design team made that such a cute project for that one. But Natalie, are you going to demo for us?
Yes, so we're going to do a nice little fun fold. I am going to use your favourite, Becca. I've gone with those gorgeous sagey green colours in the florals. Now I've got loads and loads of the different designs. I think I've got one of each actually, all 6. Because we're going to really mix and match these designs and these patterns together in this card. So I'm going to make the base of my card from 2 sheets of Matastic Adorable Scorable. I've gone with this gorgeous holly green because it matches really nicely with the colours. And we're going to start off by cutting this down to the size that we need it to be. So you want to cut them both down to 8 along that long strip there. And then we're going to do the same again with this one. And then I am going to cut this side to 6. So just Going to trim that there, and then keep hold of that other piece because you might want to bring it back in as well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to my scoreboard, and we're going to add our scores in for this. So with this first piece, you're going to want to score it at 6 and at 10. So you've got a 6-inch panel, a 4-inch panel, and then you've got a little tab here that we're going to use to attach the other piece to. Then with our next sheet, I'm going to score this again at 4, and then you're going to have a 2-inch panel. Now this is where this comes back in, because you're going to want to cut another piece that is 2 inches to stick on the reverse for how this card is going to sort of like fold together.
Oh, cool.
So let's build up our sort of like card base, and then what we'll do is we will choose our different designs to dress this up. And the reason why I've gone for all the different designs is because when we put this together, it's going to look really, really nice. So I'm going to use my tape runner, although maybe I should go in with red liner just for the fact that this is going to be the card blank. So let's do that.
Okay.
I'm going to go in with red liner because I don't want this sort of being sort of ripped in any way or pulled apart. I want this to stand really, really nicely. So I'm going to use my thin red liner. I've got my thicker one somewhere, but I was using it yesterday. I think I've left it on my desk. So let's just take that off. And then I'm going to stick this panel on. So you want it so that your 2 4-inch panels are going to sit really nicely, and try and get it so you just over that score line, so you're still going to get that fold in there really, really well.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to stick, we're going to fold this back. So I'm going to start concertinaing my card. So we're going to pop that one there. I'm going to fold that back here, and then this one is going to fold back over. And this is where you're going to want to add that other panel on top, because it's the last one where that is a little bit white. So let's go in again with our red liner tape, like so. And then we are just going to trim this out. I'm going to pop my other panel on here, just lining it up really nicely with that edge. And then you've got like a concertina card where you've got those 3 panels sort of coming together. So let's pick our designs that we're going to use then, because I want to do a really nice mix. I was thinking maybe this one in the back.
Gorgeous, yeah.
Because that one's really dramatic. There was also the one on the edge as well, which would work really nicely with all of that sort of like foliage in there. And then I do want a panel which has a little bit less on it. So
yeah. The thing is though, with them all being such a cohesive colour palette, you can mix and match them in this way.
I know, this is why I absolutely love it. And there's so much like design on here. So I think I'm going to go for this one in the back panel. And then I want a strip that is kind of like the moody green with more of the flowers on. So I'm going to go for maybe like this edge or maybe this edge. So you've got the, I'm not sure. And then I want to use a strip of this. I might still come back to another piece for here. We've also got the insides that we can dress up as well. I'm going to use a trim me insert pad on this panel.
Nice.
So let's get cutting and we'll see where we get to,
see
because
where we
I
end
think
up.
that's really going to help us within this process. And obviously you can cut out different sections of this. They're really round numbers, so it's great to be able to work out all of your measurements for this one as well. So my first one is, I'm going to go to, we want to see quite a bit of that green. So let's go to 1/2 inch. Let's go there. Let's see what's it going to look like at this point. And this is where we can mix and match. We can see where our designs are going to lay out. So I'm going to do about 1/2 inch under. And then I'm going to do the same again. So let's just cut that bit out. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to keep this bit in, I think, for another panel. So I'm going to pop that here. And then let's go in with our moodier panel. So this is 4. So I'm going to be really sneaky and do here. So I'm going to go to the 7.5 inch mark on here.
Okay,
I can be really clever as well with how I'm cutting this out. So I'm not cutting full strips.
Yeah. Ah, you're just going to meet that
I'm
in
just
there.
going to meet that there. So we've still got some of that design that you could use on like an 8x4 or a DL. So that piece is going to go in here.
Nice.
So I'm bringing all of these colours in. Remember, we're going to put a piece on that side. So let's come in with this now. And this needs to be 2. So I'm going to be a little bit sneaky. I'm going to cut that down to 1.5. And that is going to go on the inside of my card. And then this piece here, 1.5 again. And that bit, I think I'm going to pop that on the front, just so you've got that touch of colour and the variation of the different colours going through the card as well. So actually, out of all 6 different designs, I have only used, I've got this much left from my other 2 pieces.
That's amazing.
And I still think the beautiful background on here, I would be using that for maybe cutting into a banner punch or something like that. So let me just cut down these panels. I'm going to go for this one with less white and then this one with more white. I know I'm cutting some of that greenery off, but it's okay. And then I need one more strip, which is going to go on the inside. So I'm going to mix and match my trim me insert pads. Now we have so many different ones around. So I'm going to use our Special Moments.
Nice.
Which is Trimmings 021, and I'm also going to use Trimmings 007. Now I believe they're both on the website because I have looked at this one. I'm going to use, I hope this card will brighten your day and help you feel better in every way. And then I'm also going to use from this one, because I like the mixture of typography as well, Wishing You a Speedy Recovery.
Nice.
So let's take this out of here. And I'm going to make another 4x8 panel, and this is going to be where you can put your message. So what I want to do is where are we going to go with this? I want this to kind of be a little bit off center, I think. Or do I want it in the middle? Let's go for the middle. So this is where your maths has really got to work out.
I know, it's...
Because I need it to be between the 4 and the 3, I think. Or if I just go for 4, it should be fine. So if I take this and cut this down at the 4 inch level, and you've got loads of lines on that one, so cut that at the 4 inch level, and then I want it to be 8.5. So now, if I cut at 7.5, sorry, I'll take that from the bottom. So it's a little bit further down. It just gives you that nice sort of off-center style with this. And what I can do then, I'm not going to put it on this panel, but I'm just going to test it to see if I trim off a little bit more from this side, bring that down ever so slightly, then we've got that design even more sort of to that side.
Yeah.
So let's make this up, and then we are going to put a little that other embellishment on the front as well from our other trim me insert pad. So tidy up a little bit. I'm going to bring in my tape runner, my best friend.
Absolutely.
And let's stretch this out now.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to bring in all of those patterns, all of those designs together for this card. I think, again, this could make a really nice sort of like envelope for a wedding with all your different details on too. I think it's nice because you've got, when it's finished and it's stood up, you've got lots of designs. You've also got space for your sentiment as well.
Such a great way.
This.
And it'll, you know, and because you've concertinaed it like this, you don't have to look for a massive envelope.
No, it's going to fit inside your A5 envelopes because it comes to 6x8. So it's absolutely fantastic. Which we're putting that one on the side, weren't we? So let's just take this little panel here.
This is looking so nice. Karen says lemon really is the most beautiful colour for those flowers. Yeah, it is, absolutely, especially those crisp whites and greens. We've had people that have received their trolleys. Myra said it took me less time to build the trolley than to make a card.
Wow.
Nice.
So this is going to fit on this panel here. I could also have it this way, but I think the flowers coming up from the bottom is nice because it mirrors that the whole way across my card. So that is the design there. So we obviously need something to be the centre point, that focus point. So that is where I have brought in that second trim me insert pad. And I've already die cut one of those pieces from my gorgeous duo stitch nesting dies.
Oh,
so I'm going to get
lovely.
the next one, which I believe is this one. And I wasn't sure whether to do gold or whether to do that green again.
I mean, I think kind of both would work.
Both would look really nice, wouldn't it? But it's what...
I feel like maybe the green would...
I don't have a lot of gold in there. I know
Yeah,
you've got the specks of gold, but I think for that reason I'm going to go for green.
Are you going to go green?
I'm going to go green, I think.
Yeah, it'll marry up with all the rest of your mats and layers.
Why don't we use this little bit?
Oh, that would also look really cute.
And then we're bringing in some... I don't think I've got enough green. I've got this much left.
A bit
and
tight.
I think it's too small. Don't know. Can always check. No, it's just going to be too small.
Too tight, yeah.
So let's do it from... Yeah, let's do it from the gold.
Okay.
It's going to work nice in both ways. If you've got more of that green Matastic at home, you could bring that in again. I think I'm just going to bring that hint of gold in because I only have it in the sentiment.
Yeah, of course.
So it's just going to give me that nice look. So if I've got... We have the plates for that machine. I'll run it through my MIDI as well. Save getting that big one out.
Definitely.
So pop this on here. Run that through.
Oh, Fiona said gold, yes. Jackie says these colours go really well together. Yeah, so easy to pair them up.
So easy. So I'll pop that on here. And we've got that nice stitch detail as well, so it's not going to look like a lot of gold.
No, it's nice.
Because you've got that nice sort of touch on there. And one thing you can do, if your gold is looking a little bit too much, let me see if we've got one around. I do. What you can do, and I think it's going to look really nice on this design as well, is I'm just going to go around the edges of my gold mirror and I'm going to buff it with a little bit of sandpaper to give it that nice brushed golden effect. It's also going to help tie in with that nice mix that we've got within the artwork. So just going over.
It almost kind of like mattifies it a bit.
Yes, it does. We used to do a pack of brush mirror. You'll remember this, Lisa. It was gorgeous. We did brush mirror and we did brush silver mirror. It was so good. It was beautiful for card making with. So I'm going to pop that off there. And then that just softens that gold a little bit more and it helps to bring it together instead of it being super stark. So foam pads. Let's see if we've got some chunky ones. Foam pads on the back of here. These are only 1 mil as well, so it's not going to stand off a lot, but it's just going to give me that touch of height on here. So sticking those in together. Let's see if we can squidge this one in. And then we're going to pop that on the middle of our card. You can also make a little belly band to keep this card together, but I think when you get it home, you're going to want to stand it off and be able to see all of those different colours. So let's pop that on there. Tuck that little foam pad in. And then I'm going to have it so it just comes off.
Oh, that's stunning.
This front fold, I think. So stick it onto that front fold. So let me just flip that over again. And I'm just going to go with my tape. Again, I could use red tape to make sure this really doesn't come off, but
that should hold nicely.
That in the middle. Like so. And then gold pearl gemstones.
Absolutely.
Are your next best friend.
Definitely.
So let me get my knife just to be able to help pop these off. And then I'm just going to place, I like to place them in sets of 3. And especially because you've got that nice sort of gold design where you've got those little splats, this is really going to pull everything together.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm going to do 1 on there and then I'm going to come and do another set of 3, a little bit more further apart this time, and I'm going to put those on there as well. And then there you go.
That is an absolutely gorgeous card. Everybody is loving this.
It's a really cool style, isn't it? And then you can open it out and you've got all of that design still in there as well. I think it's a great way, again, of utilising something where you've got a lot of patterns.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're just struggling to choose. If you make this card, you can get all of that shown off. Janie says, OMG, what a gorgeous card. Myra Langdon says, bouquet. I think it's a blooming beautiful, fabulous floral card. Stunning card, Natalie. Absolutely gorgeous. We love, love, love this. Viv Williams, this card is looking so beautiful. Thanks, everyone. We love the love that you have for our demos. This is why we do it. Okay, are we ready to see the other half of this collection?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. This is our ultimate collection too. So this is our sort of more grungy, our more sort of like masculine. I say masculine, but some of these are so unisex. Absolutely perfect. They're just a little bit less soft and delicate. More for your sort of grungy projects, really fun, dark and moody patterns, as we can see here. Absolutely fabulous. But then we've got some really nice, fun, cheerful ones in here. So this is our ultimate collection too. So this is going to contain another sort of 5 packs for you. So if I get all of these out, we've got absolutely stunning arrays of patterns in here.
I love the patterns in this one.
They are
going to be so fun to use with some items that we've got coming up as well.
Definitely. Absolutely, definitely. That's how it just does slot into your stash perfectly, our Adorable Scorable. So let's get showing you the first one, which is our beautiful, beautiful gritty grunge here. Now, we love a grungy pattern in here. Again, it's nice to have it on Adorable Scorable. I know we've done it in other collections that we have, but again, so great for that really, really strong cardstock. We've got that gorgeous grey. We've kind of got that copper bronze, like patina effect with this one. Absolutely stunning. And again, so much dimension and texture in there. We've got the wonderful sort of greeny grunge. Wonderful. And this kind of like, again, this sort of burnt effect here. Very sort of tea-stained antique one here. And then the wonderful, wonderful red. Super, super fiery and gorgeous. And again, super kind of like plain-ish. Again, like I say, if you put in images or toppers on top, it's not going to detract from any of those. So that's the first one. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, we've seen wood grains before and everyone goes crackers for them. Again, they're so great for 3D projects, you know, little wooden drawers, wooden boxes, anything like that that you want to whip up. It's so handy to have a wood grain in your stash. So, so handy, especially from our Adorable Scorable. This is matte as well, matte-tastic, so you can be adding those inks to this and really roughing it up further. Everybody's saying they're going to get the sandpaper and nail files out, like, for that previous card that you did, Nat. So if you're doing that, you can be distressing that, roughing up some of these edges, sanding it down. And again, we've just got so many different tones and themes of wood here. We've got this dark one. This just looks like bark off a tree. It's fabulous, the level of detail we can get in here. We've got this really nice kind of sun-bleached oaky grey one here. The classic warm oak here. Again, you've got noticing the knots and the rings and all of that gorgeous, gorgeous texture. It's phenomenal. Again, another really nice sort of smoky wood grain there on that one. The deep kind of black tones here as well. So it's just going to go with absolutely everything. And then again, we've got that really nice, gorgeous, isn't it, with those sort of tree ring shapes as well. Perfect to mix and match and layer them together. I can't wait. There's some cards that use multiple, if not all, of the sheets, and they look stunning combined together. Absolutely gorgeous. The next one is a little bit of a walk on the wild side. It's been a while since we've done anything like this as well.
It's been a really long time since we've done animal prints, but these ones are such a good selection.
Absolutely. And again, you get that furry texture and that detail. Obviously completely flat, completely smooth, but oh, the pickup is fabulous. So we've got those zebra stripes. We've got that kind of wonderful like cow print here. We've got the black crocodile. Absolutely fabulous. Obviously, we've got the wonderful kind of leopard print there in those rich browns and yellows there, the tiger stripes, and then finally we have this wonderful kind of like giraffe print there in those beiges and browns. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, another great one to like mix and match. Let us know your favourites, everybody. Which ones you're going to be treating yourselves to, or if you're going to be treating yourselves to them all. There's definitely one that will be just your thing. This one is the Sky at Night, and again, gorgeous home decor projects. Think about kids' rooms in here.
This one's magical.
So dreamy, so magical. You've got all of the wonderful starlights there. We've got the silhouette figure at the bottom, absolutely stunning. And again, we've got some really nice galaxy scenes, so perfect for any little space fans or anything like that we've got. The wonderful, wonderful woodland scene in there.
Using this with those fantastic pop-up steppers that we've got, because you've got your spaceman in there, so this one's going to match really great.
I was just thinking for this galaxy scene one, I'd be bringing that in. I know Anne-Marie made a fabulous diorama, and these would work so well because you can make those sort of 3Ds and funky folds. And we've got the wonderful kind of like cloudy effect, ombre, really, really gorgeous. Michelle says, I love the Sky at Night collection. Fiona says it's kind of got a bit of a Doctor Who vibe.
Yes, it's like an other world, isn't it?
Very.
It's really beautiful.
Absolutely
it's how
gorgeous.
you expect the Northern Lights to look.
Yeah.
And then they never do.
I know. We can capture it in cardstock instead, Nat. Don't worry. Do not worry. And then we've got this absolutely magical one as well with that beautiful swirl. Again, those trees just framing that. Gorgeous, gorgeous cardstock. And then finally, we have, again, we've done these patterns before, but they're so useful to have in your stash.
Absolute favourite bestsellers. This one is awesome.
Yeah, and this is why we bring you denim prints and fabrics time and time again, because they are ever so popular. You guys never seem to get bored of seeing them, and I'm not surprised why, because you always need a bit of denim in your stash. Always great for like kids and teens cards, making those really fun little like fake jeans pockets and everything like that. And I think it's just a really easy one to whip up quick makes with. So we've got the different kind of styles of denim. You've got your more indigos, you've got this kind of linen effect kind of denim. The wonderful kind of patchwork one. This one's really, really fun. Again, you could be chopping that into strips and squares, weaving those up as well. Again, we've got this one as well with all of those really fun kind of colours.
The patchworks are really cool, aren't they?
So cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. And again, it's so great that that pattern goes all the way down. So if you're chopping into it, you're not going to lose any of that detail. And then again, we've got that one with the rustic kind of almost like patch pockets there. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, we've got that sort of fraying detail, that bleachy wash detail. Again, I don't know how we've managed to capture this in, but the designers are amazing. So your ultimate collection too is, again, it's $19.95, $18.95 for signing in, and $17.96 for our diamond members. But don't forget, if you want this one and the previous one, it is on that incredible mega bundle. Let's show you a few mates, and then I think we're going straight back, aren't we, Lisa, to the demonstration? Yeah, absolutely. Everything's available individually. We'll get that mentioned as well. So we've got this. I mean, this is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Our with love and best wishes dad whole little bar scene, or you could have that as like a little tool bench. So nice to mix and match those wood grains in, and a really nice sort of 3D make as well. Absolutely stunning. Our lovely Steph Powell's made that. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the one that I was talking about, combining all of those. Doesn't it look so sharp against that black?
So good.
So good. And again, a really simple make. Our lovely Kat has made this. Pulling in that parchment and that border strip there just brings it all together so lovely. And again, just a wonderful quick make. I think so many of these are really, really simple here. Again, we've got the three sort of grunge patterns working so well together with that crisp white to bring it all together. Do you know, I want to take all these cards home. I'm not even joking. They're phenomenal. We've got that really nice patchwork scene, bringing in your little dies in there. Again, a really fun layout.
Cute.
So cute. And this layout with these sort of 9 squares is such a good one for any pattern cardstock.
100%.
You know, you could do that with the wood grains, you could do that with the marbles, the pearls, and it'd work time and time again. It's so good to have trusty layouts. Another great one here, just bringing in some acetate again to get that wonderful kind of scene. We've got that banner there at the top. Again, the little denim card with the pocket there and the little belt loops. Super, super easy make there as well. Love this one as well. Just so simple and so effective. Again, another great use of scraps. I've just seen this card. That is the cutest. Oh, Kat's made this one. Look at him with the googly eyes. What a cute, cute card. We've got the grunge one in there as well as some Adorable Scorable plain colours as well. And then our lovely Truda has made this one, and I love this layout with those circles. Again, you can just die cut all of your circles, chop them in half, and it's so simple to do. It's just really wonderful. I think all of these cards are achievable for every level.
Definitely.
Definitely. So before we do go over, all of your cardstocks are available individually, $5.99, a great price for 12 sheets of our cardstock. But I'd be buying those bundles, guys, 100%. But they are available in 2 packs for $9.98 as well. So if you want to combine, mix and match, we've got a configuration to suit absolutely everybody. So you definitely will be looked after. If you want 1, 2, or the whole bundle, you absolutely will be able to find some good savings there. Natalie, what are you going to demo for us next?
So I thought I would bring in my Whopper toppers. So I'm going to use the, no, he's just adorable.
He's
and
cute.
then I'm going to use a bit of the wood. So I've put this down into strips already. So I've gone for this one, just because this would match the wood on here the best. And then I'm also going to bring in some flowers. Because we've got hints of different flowers behind and they're very blue, and I've cut these into strips. So these are 1-inch strips and these are 1/4 of an inch strip. I think we might probably cut them a little bit thinner, but we will see. But we're going to start off, and we're also going to use one of our shaped gatefolds from the other day. Now I'm going to use these differently, of course, but I've got 2 of the arch gatefold, and the arch works really nice with the arch Whopper toppers. So I've got a little bit of gold mirror because I thought I would do a little matte and layer, and to make it easier for myself, because I know this fits the design we've already got, I thought I would just draw around this with my pencil, and then what I can do is just bring my trimmer in, do a really nice straight cut on there, and then I only have to think about cutting around this arch with my scissors. So if I get my medium size ones, which I think are really good for this, then I can just follow that pencil mark around there. And if it's a little bit bigger, that's okay, because then we can neaten it up when we pop it onto our card blank as well. So just going around that shape. Obviously, those of you who have dies will know that your largest nesting die is the same shape as your Whopper toppers. So if you wanted to recreate this with your die so it was perfect, get your arch dies, use the largest one. Now for this section here, we're going to do something a little bit fun. So I'm going to take my trimmer and I'm going to cut one panel off both of these. It doesn't matter which side because they're both the same on each way, but we're just going to cut one of them off, and then I'm going to bring this in and I'm going to bring that up to the 4-inch mark, and I'm just going to cut that arch shape off there. So you want 2 panels that look exactly like this. So bring that up to the 4, trim that down, and then I know that this panel here is, I think, 2 by 4 now. Just over. So if I bring this in, again, I can trim this out. I'm going to do it at 2 because it's going to fold.
Yeah.
So I want to have that flexibility.
Absolutely. And sometimes you can do, like, if it's kind of on the edge and it's a card like this, like a gatefold, if you do sort of either a heavy 2, where you're not going to that next notch, but you're going right on the line,
it'll be absolutely
fine. 100%.
So I've got another piece of gold there. And then let's pop this together. So my plan for this is to stick these 2 panels together. So I'm going to do that with my tape runner. And then pop this on here. Now I'm going to fold this back so it sits like this. So you've got that really nice design of your card. This panel is going to sit on the back. So again, fits really nicely on there. Might just need to trim around this section here, or if I move it up, am I okay? I might just have to trim off this edge and the bottom bit there, but I'm going to start by creating my background panel for this to go on. And I've cut these strips out, and I'm going to do like a little design. I've done this a lot of times. I've never really done it on a shape before, so I think it's going to work out really, really nicely. So you just want to start off at a point. Now I'm just going to use the 2 shapes that I've got, and I think it's so handy that we now have the tape runner, because this pattern you can create with absolute ease now.
Yes.
And I'm just going to trim off those designs, and then I'm going to bring it back up. I think I'm just going to stick with the 2 actually. I feel like you should never do things in 2s, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to sort of
I think you're going to get that variation
anyway.
From your wildflowers ones. You're going to get those different colours in anyway.
So I'm going to bring this one back in. So I've got those pinks. And then I'm going to switch them out. Now, what I love about this as well is that it doesn't use a lot of your cardstock because you can always like come back in and sort of remove, add, take away. So let's pop this across there now. So we've got that nice full strip. And then I just need to trim these off. You can start with a few colours that have like your starting points and then bring other elements together as well. So I'm going to be a little bit sneaky, and I'm also going to use my border strips that I've got in here.
Oh, nice. What a good idea.
So I'm going to bring these in to my pattern. So just trim those out. They're going to come out really nicely as well. I might just need to trim that one down a little bit. And then I'm going to sneak these in. So I've got that nice variation of sizes too.
Such a great way of using those borders. But yeah, like you, I've never tried it on like a die cut. I've done it on a card blank or on a matte layer before.
I've never done it sort of as a shape though. So I'm intrigued to see how this one will turn out.
I think it's looking good so far.
My other one, let me just check I'm going to have it the right way around. That one can go along here.
Beautiful.
And then we can finish off the rest of our pattern. I've got those other 2 to come back in as well if I want them to. So let's go in with my flowers. I've got some more flowers here. Just trim off that edge, make sure that it's definitely straight in some ways. And then I can just pop these designs in. I'm mixing and matching those flowers as well. But this will all come together quite nicely in a matter of sort of minutes if you've got all of your strips ready to go. So again, popping that on there, going around this design here. Where else do we need to fill a little bit? Will this one fit on here? It's a bit too small. Let me concentrate on this wood again. I'm just going to bring that one in on this corner. And the different patterns that I've chose as well are really going to come together when we put our sort of gnome detail in here, I believe.
Definitely.
So I'm going to take my other panel here, just cut that straight so that can marry up on this corner.
Oh, so cute. Michelle says this is a great way to use up all of those scraps.
100%. If you've got loads of little bits lying around, then definitely try this out. And even if you don't have a lot of scraps lying around, I've taken this from the long edge of my cardstock. So you're actually not using that much of your designs either. So you've still got quite a lot for your card making. So just going to go around this edge on here. So I've got that really nice fancy pattern. I've got my sort of image that's going to come together.
Cool.
And then I'm also going to decorate up my 2-inch panel as well. Now for that, I'm just going to simply line this up, and then I'm going to place my other one on here as well. So you've got that gorgeous design because they kind of fit together. And I'm going to have them sort of coming off the top and the bottom. So again, just going in with your tape. So you've got that nice ease with this. Cut that off there. I've still got loads of scraps left here as well, so I'd probably be able to do another card with this.
Yeah, I think so.
So popping that one on there. That one's going to come all the way to the edge. Still got that nice technique going on in there. And then I've got my designs. I've got my there's gnome.
Oh, your sentiment.
A friend for gnome. For a friend like gnome other.
So cute.
And because these are like 40p each, I'm also going to be a little bit sneaky, and we are going to do a little bit of decoupage as well.
Nice.
So let me just use the rest of this pattern. I think I'm going to pop it all the way across there. So I'll just stick that across there as well, so that breaks up that a bit more, brings in that best wishes again. I don't think we're going to use this, so now we can put our card together. So I'm going to stick this one to the back of my card blank, and remember I will need to trim some of this off. I am aware that that edge has just come out a bit too much when I wanted to cut that on my trimmer, so I'm going to go in with my scissors and take a bit off the bottom as well. I think it's always best to do this. It's better to be big, to be too big than too small, because it's an easy fix that way.
Yeah, absolutely. You can just kind of trim that off and nobody will be none the wiser.
I'm just going to pop that on there. I've got a little bit over here that's just overhanging. You could always ink this as well if you wanted to.
Yeah,
it's going to be super sneaky though. Cut that down, pop this one on, and again this one will be a little bit bigger on the bottom, so we can just trim off that edge to fit, but it's going to fit really nicely on that design there. Just go around that edge. Now this is only doing this because of the way that I have cut down this cardstock. If I was using this in the correct way, you wouldn't need to trim this. It's only because I've removed that score line.
Yeah, of course.
So that score line is needed to be able to fold it properly.
Yep.
But we don't need that. So let's trim that bottom section off as well. So you've got that nice design on there. And then this, I'm just going to fussy cut out. So just going around the whole of the flower. I'm going to go back in on those details, but I'll use my knife to be able to do that. These are all printed onto your Adorable Scorable as well, so they are a great weight for being able to cut into and do all your fun designs as well if you want to. But there is no rules for how you use your whopper toppers, so if you want to cut into them to create some decoupage, go ahead and do that, because you'll have lots of fun.
And like you say, you can, when they are so reasonable, you can definitely spare them without feeling guilty.
So I'm just going to go in with my craft knife.
Oh, that looks so cute.
Just to get in these edges of flowers. So that one on there, and then this top one. I'll pop that out. And because you've got Matastic papers on here as well, if you want to add the hints of colour, so if you want to add that green in a bit more, then you could go in with your mini finger daubers and just edge this blue cardstock so it gives it that hint of green. There's loads of ways how you can make that work for you. So I'm going to go in with my foam pads, layering this up. And I think it's also fun to show you how you can use these card blanks that you're going to get a little bit differently as well. So he's on there. This needs to go in my panel. Hopefully it fits. I think it will do. It fits perfectly. Got that little bit of space for your bend and fold. And then my sentiment, I'm going to stick on with, let me get a bigger foam pad. And that's going to go in the centre.
Beautiful.
On here. For a friend like no one else.
Oh, what an amazing make. Oh, love that. Such a different way to use those shaped gatefolds. I mean, it's no longer a gatefold, is it, for a start?
No, it's more like a fold back. But
you can do that.
You can do that. Absolutely, you can do that.
And like you said, there's no rules. If you want to make something different, absolutely gorgeous. Myra says this card is so great, it doesn't even look gnome made. Brilliant fussy cutting. Angela says you have us all mesmerised. Thank you so much. We are going to squeeze in one more demo, and I know that we definitely want to squeeze that in. So we'll wrap up the show super quickly with our amazing recap. We had all of that beautiful cardstock to show. We're going to show you those shaped gatefold cards from yesterday's launch and that Natalie's just used in the demo. So we have, our wonderful circle one here. Absolutely gorgeous. I had the pleasure of demoing this one yesterday. We've got our beautiful heart. Absolutely gorgeous. The really fun and funky star. And don't forget, as Natalie said, you can be switching these round. You can be having them as fold backs. You can be chopping into them, folding them the reverse way round. Yeah. So much you can do with those. We have this fabulous central mat one here. So this, again, is so great. This one would be a great one to sort of, similar to that first card that you showed us with all those different panels. Yes. Getting all that cardstock working together in harmony.
You could create like another score in that back panel and have it the other way as well. Yeah. So you can be really creative with that design.
Absolutely, definitely, 100%. We've got your diamond one here. Again, another really, really gorgeous one there that you could be combining all of these different patterns. We've got the scalloped edges on here, and again, you could be popping some acetate in between here, making a sort of diorama card. You could be having it the other way around so that you get that wonderful big panel there. Fabulous. We've got the fancy label. Absolutely so sweet. Just bringing that in together. We've got our wonderful side twist. Love this. Absolutely love this. Again, we demoed this one yesterday if you want to see that. We've got that arch one. I mean, how different did that card look? Obviously, we used an extra one, but so different.
You could do that pattern on like the two side panels and then just have it opening out with the gnome in the middle.
Yeah.
There's no stopping you doing that.
Absolutely, this is it. There's so many different ideas for them, so good. And then we've got that wonderful zigzag fold as well that again you can be utilising your Adorable Scorable packs with. Amazing. Andrea says great tips again. Thank you so much. We do try and jam as many top tips as we can in to our shows. And then finally, again, just another recap of yesterday's amazing Whopper toppers as well. If you did miss them, if you're busy on a Monday morning, we totally understand. We have our 3 wonderful Whopper topper pads. So we've got our beautiful blooms, our heartwarming hugs, and our amazing something for him. Now these have been selling really well already. I'm not surprised, they did great on Hobby Maker as well. So popular. And again, you just get all of those wonderful shapes as well. And again, they're going to go so great if you're treating yourself to these new designer cardstocks as well, because they're going to provide the perfect background. So we've got the something for him, the sort of masculine one, with all of those fun images there, really large. You know, that's why we call them Whopper toppers. They are amazing centerpieces, show-stopping cards. Absolutely gorgeous. Such a nice mix of modern and traditional artwork in here. We've got the garden shed, the little rock star. Oh, I'm losing my place. There we go. The wonderful sort of sailing scene, very contemporary. The classic car, and again, another wonderful gardening scene. Jam-packed with sentiments and borders as well. Next, we have our heartwarming hugs. This is the one that Natalie's just used in her demo with that cute little gnome. But we've got the teddy bear. Lots of teddy bears in this one. So much fun. All those cute, cuddly characters. In there, we've got the couple. We demoed this one yesterday. The mouse with the toadstool, so cute. And as Natalie said, if you've got your nesting dies, they will fit so many of these different shapes. You've got your fancy labels, your arches, your circles, so many different options. You've got the Noah's Ark scene there as well. And then just the little doggies. Love that one. And again, just so many of our fluffy friends, all of our cutie pies in here, and the gorgeous little hamster there. And then finally, our beautiful blooms with silver foiling throughout, an absolute favourite, with those gorgeous roses, peonies, blooms, poppies, tulips, everything in here. Gorgeous corner pieces as well. I mean, they're just stunning, absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. And they are on a £14.99 saving, so you're going to be getting one of those for free in that bundle. And then again, we'll just show you our wonderful launch today, our mega pack bundle. Don't forget, you're going to be getting twice as much as that, £34.90, saving £25 on that. But Nat, are you going to squeeze in our last demo?
We are. We're going to do a gorgeous little wedding card. We're going to use that heart-shaped gatefold with, the gorgeous pills. This pearl paper is my favourite. Also, just thinking about this, like, this is just where my brain goes. But if anyone raises any money for breast cancer awareness and you have a little tea party, you can make this into little boobies.
Oh yeah, you can. How cute!
So you can make a little invitation with boobies on the front.
So cute.
But that's just how my brain works. So I'm going to use it this way. Of course, we're doing a wedding card. And I'm going to create my panels. So I'm going to use this one as well. And we're going to do some heat embossing. So let's cut this one down. We want these to be, I'm going to say, what did I do those at? So I've done my mats and layers already. They're gold and they are 2 under 2.5. So I think I'm going to go to 2 under again, which is going to bring me to 2 1/4. And then we are just going to take that to, was that 2 1/4? Yeah. So I want to take 1/4 off. So that needs to be 4 1/2.
Yeah.
And then I want to recreate that one again as well. So let's do that. So 2 1/4. And I'm going to do that by 4 3/4. So they are my panels, and I've got my inside bits and pieces too.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And then we are going to create this design with our hearts. So there's a couple of different ways in which you can do this. I am going to cut my panel to 5 by 5. So let me just take that and cut that off there. And then I'm going to cut this in half,
Okay.
2 1/2. I'm going to cut it directly down the middle, and I want to make sure that they stay in the pattern
Awesome.
that they are in as well. So just pop that together. So let's start by dressing all the other sides up. So I'm going to get my panels here, and then again I'm going to go in with my tape runner. Super, super handy. Use it for everything now, and they are going to fit directly on there. And this is going to go on here as well. And then just add in tape to the back of those, and they can go on my inner panels. So they are going to go on the outside here.
They look so classy, don't they?
It looks so nice. And again, because I've gone 2 notches under again, I've still got that nice white edge from my card blank coming through. So I'm going to pop that on the other side too.
Oh, Myra says this would be great for 100% for a Pearl anniversary.
Yes.
I don't know how many years Pearl is. Is it 30? No, 40's Ruby.
Pearl would look really good. I also think like hen party invites, or maybe you're doing an itinerary and you want it to look super, super cute. And then for the middle, I've gone with the gorgeous sort of like little detail in there. And I've taken another Trim the Insert pad. This one is from that Special Moments again.
Nice.
And it says, today is a good day for champagne.
Always.
So I've cut that to 4 by 4 and I'm matting and layering that onto gold. And then that is going to go onto here. We want it to be quite flat as well because it is going on the inside of our card.
Yeah.
So we can keep that all together.
It looks so nice, just offset on that pattern, doesn't it?
It also means that if you want to as well, you've got space on like the sides to be able to write your messages.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's going to go in there, fit really nicely again, leaving that white edge. And then we're going to focus on the 2 hearts now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring these together, and I'm going to get, if I've got some, I have the thinnest one, that's a bit annoying.
Exciting.
I'm going to get some, let's use this one. This is the thickness I need.
Oh.
I'm going to stick it together.
Okay.
And you're all going to think, why is she doing this? It will make sense.
We're bearing with you, Nat, don't worry.
So I'm going to get I've got golden embossing powder, I've got my Versamark, and I've got one of my essential stamps, and it says, congratulations on your wedding day. Now this
beautiful.
fits. Oh, they've been separated. I didn't realise this. Maybe I should just go with congratulations because that's quite cute. And I want that to go about here. So just above that swirl. So let's pick that up. I kind of want them both to be on there. So let me take the other one as well.
Yeah, you're going to squeeze it in.
And I'll stick that on. I think they were together. And they've been trimmed so you can use them separately, which is a really clever way of using your stamps actually. So when you're stamping on Adorable Scorable, always use an anti-static bag.
Yes.
Because you just want to make sure you're getting all of that detail off. Second thing would probably not be to use an acrylic block. I am that crazy person.
This is fine.
I would suggest using your stamping press so that you've got something for it to go back onto. But I've got quite a juicy ink here, so I shouldn't be.
Should be okay.
In too much trouble. Another really cool thing is if you're using a coloured, embossing powder that's really dark, then you can also stamp this in your VersaFine. That way you can see that it's stamped properly.
Oh yeah, of course, because you're going to heat emboss it anyway.
I am. So let's go for it. Now, you could heat emboss this after, but you've got lots of lumps and bumps in your card. So I am doing it this way round.
Okay.
Because I think this is how you will get the best coverage. So pick that up, and then we are going to go in with our embossing powder. So I think it's stamped really nicely on there now. Popping this off. Oh, look at that.
That's amazing.
It looks so good with the gorgeous gold as well, especially on there with that marble. It's so dreamy. So let's give this a little bit of a heat with your heat gun, and you don't have to worry about using the heat on your Adorable Scorable. It will work absolutely fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just going along there until that goes into that gorgeously glamorous gold.
Oh, it's looking beautiful already.
That's all done. And then I can peel this off. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go in with my tape runner. Two ways in which you can do it. You can go on the back there, or you can go straight onto here. That way you're going to get the coverage on both sides. I would do it on both.
Yeah, to be really secure, yeah.
And then line this up with the outside of that edge of that card blank. So that's one. Don't worry, we still have to cut it out. And then let's do this one this way around, just so we don't get extra tape where we don't want it. And this is where your tape runners really come in handy for all of these like nice edges and folds.
You can go around curves and angles where normally traditional tape would overhang.
Now I'm going to be extra cautious when I'm sticking this on, because I want that pattern to match up, but most importantly we need that text to match up. So then biggest top tip, make sure you are putting a fresh blade in your knife when you are doing anything like this, where you want it to look absolutely clean and gorgeously beautiful. The worst thing is fussy cutting with a blunt blade and it just does not move through.
Oh, I know.
It's so important to make sure you're switching your blades when you need them to.
Absolutely.
And then I'm just going to follow.
Because I think these tips of like little maintenance tips will make your card making better. Yeah, it's really important.
It just comes away with absolute ease. And again, on here, I've just gone slightly on that bit there. There you go. Once we've turned it over, we can tidy up any little edges. That's going to come away on that bit. So we can turn that over now and just make sure this nice edge here has got that beautiful sort of curve to it.
That's
and then we'll do the second one.
Jackie Bradley says, wow, perfect. Now, I know it's come together so wonderfully.
It's so easy to do. And I think when you see shaped cards, they can scare you. They scare us. We're like, oh, how are you going to be able to do this? But you can do it.
Absolutely can.
So easily. just having the right tools, knowing the right tips.
Absolutely. And again, this is weddings are one that I like to make a really special effort for.
And then look how cute this is.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I think again, because they just work so well, I'm going to go in with those gold pearl gemstones.
Oh yeah, why not?
And just add a few of the little ones.
Elaine says, stunning card, Nat. Linda says, wow, amazing. Michelle says, words fail me, that card is stunning.
It's so nice, isn't it? The luxurious pearls that we've got in these patterns really do all the work for you. I've just put them together on this card, really. So let's just go with this. I'm going to put another 2 up here. You could use some of the sepia gems as well that have got that sort of lighter gold to them, but you've got all the gold in your mirror anyway, so there you are, and that is how easy it is. You've got that gorgeous sentiment on the middle,
gorgeous,
perfectly embossed onto there, and then you've got all of that beautiful detail, and you can add more of the pearls onto those side panels if you want to match the gorgeous pearls on the outside, however you want to do it. But these shaped card blanks are a must-have.
They really are
in your crafting room. They are a delight to work with.
Absolutely, and everyone is loving this card. Jackie says, no words can explain how good this card is. Sue says, wow, fantastic card. Viv Williams, wow, wow, wow. I need not say any more. Sharon, I just love the team's cards as well. Such inspiration. Yep, absolutely, and all that inspiration will be available online if you want to take a look. But it is time to wrap up our show. It's been a busy one. TV schedule as well as more crafty fun today. Exciting news as well. Hobby Maker is now available on Virgin as well as Sky, Freeview and online. Anne-Marie is there today. You can join her at 2 p.m. with the most anticipated launch ever. It is our Unicorn Dreams. Do not miss that. 4 p.m. she's going to be showing our 3-tier craft trolley and I'm sure some more hunky-dory goodies. And again at 6 p.m. with a second look at our Unicorn Dreams. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, we're bringing that enchanting Unicorn Dreams to you here. It's got glitzy holographic foil, it's got beautiful pastel colours, stunning unicorns. You could not wish for anything more magical in your life tomorrow morning. Kelly and Kat will be here spreading the magic with some really fun demos and tips and tricks with that one. Do not miss it. Unicorn Dreams is fabulous and I know you're going to love it. But yeah, that is it from us today. Thank you so much for your company today and for joining us. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday.